Yeah, this is for the culture and for those who love us. Chill, CFW, Compton's most wanted in this motherfucker. South side to the best, north side to the beast. Doing forward to 80, greater later, player to player. Real shit lasts forever.
And you know what it is. It's the Sick Show, episode fucking 4. Yes, it is. Once again, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Episode 4.
Bro, I'm just happy to see y'all again, man. What's
That's
good?
right. All right, welcome to the Sick Show.
Welcome.
With my co-host, Montage One.
Yup.
And we know the chill, CMW.
Yeah.
And Manny Up at I Am Manny Up. Oh, he got it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Let's get right to it.
Perfect timing for D. D, motherfucker.
Yeah.
D.
Exactly.
I forgot him, but
Big
next
D.
week, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Now I don't have
You got to
to
remind me.
I don't have to meme them in the video.
Yeah.
With graphics. All right, let's get right to it.
Yeah, we'll be on.
All right.
What it is,
now,
Manny?
The topic of today is ranking the 7 rap albums that went diamond. Diamond, y'all. That's 10 million. That's 10
Interesting.
million.
10 million though, right?
10 million. 10 million. Ranking the 7 rap albums that went diamond. We're going from 7 down to number 1.
Not cubic zirconium.
No.
Actual diamond.
Actual diamond.
Fool's gold.
Okay.
And of course, since this is a very rare accomplishment.
Is this VVS? Or?
Pirate.
Oh, it's got to be. Anytime and this was back in the day when you had albums. These ain't streams.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
These ain't
is
streams.
real diamonds.
These is diamonds.
Yeah, diamond
These is real
diamonds.
We
diamonds.
already know Dre is somewhere in the top.
Got to be.
So
We know that often.
I kind of have an idea who it is.
yeah, it's a few. So since it's such rarity to go diamond, there's no honorable mentions. Either you went diamond or you didn't.
Cold as ice.
A few got close, and we may talk about that. But diamond is diamond. All right, number
Yeah, why
7.
not give them their flowers? We give them their flowers, but we talking about the diamond.
If you went 9 or 8, that's still fucking
That's
crazy.
flowers.
That's
Nigga,
crazy.
Diamonds are forever.
No, and that's why we're talking about it. All right.
Pirate last too.
That's true. Number 7. Let's get right to it. MC Hammer, please don't hurt him.
That's to be expected.
Don't hurt him, Hammer.
Let's just keep it a stack. I just love the fact that Hammer was making so much goddamn money.
I'm happy Hammered even mentioned in this conversation.
Well,
He has to be, dude.
Yeah,
The record's
he earned
fucking
it.
sold, bro.
Is
So-
Vanilla Ice on this list?
No.
He didn't go diamond?
No. Maybe a single, but we talking about
womp,
an album.
Yeah, his
We're
album
talking
is-
about an album, man.
I mean, the
Please,
single is
Hammer, don't
technical
hurt him.
trash, but it was okay.
Came
for
out
like
February
a week.
2nd, 1990. Capital EMI.
Damn, that was the label we was on.
Yeah. Diamond, my friend. Diamond had a
Damn, I was
lot.
label mates with MC Hammer. Ain't that a bit?
MC Hammer danced his way to 10 million sold. Hey, I'm just gonna say a lot of that shit was catchy. You'll catch yourself in the car,
Yeah.
jingling to that shit, humming to that shit.
I mean, it was put together kind of well for, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Hammer is one of those artists that made me begin to understand what the A&R and the labels were looking for. Like, I finally kind of got it around that time.
Man, look.
Like, okay, you guys are looking for this.
Man,
You know what I'm
Hammer
saying?
was entertaining.
Right. He
You know
was
what I mean?
entertaining than a
I
motherfucker.
was blessed to go to a MC Hammer concert.
Oh yeah, it was
at
about
the
400
Forum.
people on the stage.
Oh man, he had the whole arena. This is at the Forum.
yeah.
In Inglewood, you know what I mean? And it was cracking. Like that, he made me a believer. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, I went in there like, I ain't gonna fall up in this Hammer show, go see Hammer. You know what I mean? I left that motherfucker like, I was turned up.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen him live, but I can imagine I would enjoy it because
Oh, he
he's
got
just,
it
he
in.
goes in, man.
It was better than going to the circus.
I was about to say it was better than the Cirque show, a 3-ringer.
Wow.
And let me tell you, and that's what's great about hip hop. You can have many genres,
Oh, yeah.
you can have many styles, but the key is to entertain, to do what's in you, because that was in him. That's
It's
why
the
it was great.
entertainment business.
Oh
He
man, let me
entertained
tell you,
us.
MC Hammer, please don't hurt him. Went diamond.
Yeah.
February 2nd, 1990.
Shout out to Hammer.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Hammer.
shout
Can we
out
get
to
something
Hammer,
that Big
man.
D? Give me something.
Yeah.
That's a
'Cause
West Coast
people-
guy. That's a West
people
Coast guy.
hate on
Hey,
dude.
shout out to 2 Big MC. one of the
sure.
hardest hype mans
Come on.
in
Yeah,
hip hop.
yeah.
Come
I
on,
get-
you still remember him. Too big
I forgot.
MC.
I forgot. I'm gonna keep it a
Too
stack.
big MC.
Hammer whole crew was live. 3-6. What was it? What was the
3-6
chicks?
was it 365?
Something like that.
Something like that.
What was they, Montage? You know.
He
I do
don't
not
know.
know, bro.
Oaktown
not a Hammer
357.
lover.
Oh, that's it.
Oaktown 357.
Oh, yeah,
Oaktown
357.
Yeah,
I do remember
357. That's right. That's you got to believe.
Like
On-
again, I respected the brother for like making all that bread. Like I never knocked dude, but like, was it my shit? No, but I never
employed
knocked
people,
dude.
man.
Yeah, his whole
employed
shit was
millions of
tight like
people.
that.
Yeah. And that's what you're supposed to do. Put your peoples on. Put
Niggas
your
be
hoes
hating on Hammer though.
Shout out to him.
No, he employed people. He's in. I think he's in Silicon Valley right now making
Right.
money. He was like
yeah,
one of the
I think he is.
first to get into Twitter and all that. Killing
Yeah, they
it.
say he broke, but come on, man. Once you do
Yeah.
that many records, you know
No,
what
he
I
ain't
mean?
broke.
Okay, you
He's
give
broke-
them their money. And
He's
you
broke
keep
to the
doing it.
IRS, but he ain't
Yeah,
broke.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm always broke to the IRS too. I'm
Man,
broke.
if you got 24 karat gates, you are not broke.
just break one of them motherfuckers off and you back on.
He still got
That's
that.
it.
Damn.
On the top of Oakland, he see everybody.
Exactly. Shout out to MC Hammer. On to number 6. Tupac Shakur, but the greatest hits. Tupac's greatest hits. This was, I want to say, this is not, I don't even
D's
want to
in
say.
early.
I want to say that it was after his death. And so they put together a compilation, and he was still so popular and had such an impact. 10 times platinum.
And this was on a greatest hits record.
This is just a greatest hits, dropped November 24th, 1998.
They cheated the game.
They cheated, and it was under his mom's label.
Chico.
That's called
Get his-
re-rock. If you selling all my hustlers, that's called re-rock. They
Ready
re-rocked the
re-rock.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
for
re-rocked
sure.
the dope.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And gave it back to us. And boom, we got Tupac again.
Again, Diamond, under his mom's label. Mom, Death Row,
that's
Drive
dope.
Interscope. So he
That's
got his
dope.
family some
I
money.
honestly feel
Rest in
like there's
peace.
nothing to talk about. Honestly, no disrespect to Tupac, but come on, man, there's nothing to talk about. You knew he was gonna be on.
He
here.
got his
There
mama
you
the
go.
bag. That's kudos.
He's fuck
that's
around
dope.
and be on here twice, probably. Like,
Yeah,
who
he might.
fucking knows?
He might. So, on to number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5, Eminem, The Eminem Show, released May 26th.
This list is too predictable.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well, it's dude. You know what rare areas to go diamond?
yeah,
I mean,
Which
that's nothing.
one of those he probably on there twice too.
He might be, but I'm not going to say. The Eminem Show that dropped 2002. Big D, give me some Wikipedia. What album was that?
The 2002 album, that was the
Slim
third
Shady.
album.
Third.
The third album.
His
album?
first album didn't go diamond.
Yeah, his first. Well, he. We're
Is
getting
that
to
what they're talking about? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but
The
we're
Eminem
not.
Show.
The Eminem. This is the Eminem Show, so that's either 2 or 3, if I believe.
I mean, dude, that's just like he said. That's super predictable. I mean,
Shout out to Slim Shady.
yeah.
Well, they're all kind of
Can't take away
predictable
from it.
because they went diamond, and only the biggest guys are you going to remember whether you loved them or not. You're going to know who went diamond or not. 10 million.
I think he
albums.
deserved it. He had a great impact when he dropped. You know, first of all, he was a white guy rapping like a black guy. You know what I mean? And he was spitting. So
No.
shout out to Slim Shady.
But,
you know what I mean? A lot of
but
people-
let's really get down to the core of what really happened, though. He was co-signed by Dre, and that's what really
Boom.
did it. Because Dre was he sidelined everybody with that move. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh shit, he's down with him."
you know,
And
I
that was-
remember back then he had King T.
right.
And for some odd reason, Tila, he disappeared, and here come M, right?
Right.
So Dre found something,
Right.
and he dropped M.
Right.
So that's what it was. That's how he went diamond. Dre put his all off into him.
And
did,
the
dude.
story, a small story behind that is someone gave him a tape, them old school tapes, and
Right.
he listened
Proof.
to it. Proof gave him the tape, right? And he listened, and it kind of touched him, and he had to go and convince Jimmy Iovine to be like, hey,
Right.
They were like, don't do it.
No, because
Don't
you,
do it.
again,
Don't ruin it.
let's
Don't
really
do
go
it.
into that chamber. That was around the time when the industry did not believe in the white rapper. Remember how hard
true.
it was for them motherfuckers?
You had third base.
But I used to
Bro,
bump,
dope.
man, I used to bump
No,
the
but
shit
it
out
was
of third
still,
base.
but it was
But it
still
was a
hard
time.
for him, bro.
It
They
was
was
a-
going.
it was a
Eminem,
time.
listen, Eminem will tell you himself, bro, how many times he got kicked to the curb, going up to a label, and they were like, "Bro, you rhyme really tight, like, but you should write for somebody." You know what I'm saying? I remember that. My homie John went through that.
Yeah.
T- went through that. So
T-minus.
yeah. So
That's true.
Shout
That's
out to
true.
T-minus.
yeah.
Shout out to T minus.
Shout out.
That is true because you know, you had third base, you had the Beasties, but they were rarities. And
I mean, when the Beasties came out, come on, we was excited, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
But at that time, they had started really going back more to the instruments. So again,
Yeah, that's
even
true.
then, that lane was kind of getting emptied out, and then you had all the Milk Bones and all that shit
Yeah,
left.
because
And
Beasties
folks-
was a
what's that
punk
other
rock.
motherfucking name?
Yeah.
Snow and shit.
yeah, remember him?
You had all that shit,
Yeah.
and it was ruining it. It was ruining it
Yeah.
for the white boys, bro. Like
That's
for
true.
real. So
That's true.
Eminem saved the white gang
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up.
And it wasn't just like a magic go. Like, you know, that was when
South side to the best, north side to the least, doing forward